Are you willing to accept a price adjustment for USM? Hello, this is Union Cover. As a top-tier USM seller across the entire web with 0 negative reviews, we're confident in the quality of our products. However, considering that some customers are hesitant about the price, we want to offer options for different budgets. Naturally, there will be differences in quality, and we'd like to see if you're willing to accept that. First, let's talk about the poles, which is a common concern. We currently use 304 stainless steel poles with an 8K polishing process, but you could also choose a lower-cost electroplating process. The electroplating process is much simpler than stainless steel polishing, but the surface plating layer is prone to peeling off over time. If you are looking for an ultra-bright finish for the short term, you could also choose this option. At the same time, to give you peace of mind, we provide a full 1-year warranty. As for the lower-priced 200 first stainless steel poles, we don't consider them at all because they really have no practical value. Next is the connecting bead. It's currently made of solid brass with chrome plating and an 8000 polish finish. The purity of the brass and chrome, as well as the precision of the polishing, all affect the cost. If we wanted to cut costs, we could use lower purity brass or iron balls, just like the 4-sided model. However, iron balls rust extremely easily, and lower purity brass affects the hardness and wear resistance of the connecting beads, making them impossible to reuse. And if we use 6K polishing, the surface gloss wouldn't be as good, and the mirror effect wouldn't be as clear. The beads don't offer much room for adjusting the overall cabinet cost, but they are the highlight of the USM cabinet's overall texture, so I wouldn't recommend being penny wise and pound foolish. We won't be offering any low-budget options. Next is the panel. Our 1.1mm steel plate combined with the electrostatic powder coating process requires relatively high standards for both the quality of the powder and the dust-free environment of the production line. Of course, we could choose to use lower grade powder and reduce the frequency of dust cleaning in the workshop, but the color fastness of the panels would be significantly reduced and there would be more tiny pinholes. Reducing the thickness of the panels could also lower costs, but the load-bearing capacity of the panels would decrease, so we would need to be extra careful when placing heavy objects on them. Now, let's talk about the other accessories. We had the expansion sleeves custom molded at a 1-to-1 ratio, and the precision of the screw threads perfectly matches the original, so we won't be making any adjustments there. If you want to lower the budget, we could shorten the length of the expansion sleeves, but that would reduce the contact area with the rod, which would also lower the friction. Once assembled, the USM cabinet might be at risk of becoming loose after about 5 years. We used our own production line to fully polish the hinges, and we've ensured that both the top and bottom flip doors have soft close mechanisms. Reducing the polishing area and precision would slightly lower costs, but the details of the cabinet might not look as refined. If you need a version with 4-sided flip doors without soft close, we can provide that option as well, though it will be a bit noisy. Which accessory adjustment options would you prefer? Feel free to leave a comment.